our case, JR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, that's what he said. So how about it?
Yeah, the project looks promising for developing condos.
Well, we have just announced a new lands development grant in partnership between our company in Mexico and the local government there in Texas, in that county. We've just opened up a whole new development, just as you might have implied was possible. So yes, I'm confirming that's worked out great. It's a great tip.
That's good to know.
Would there, are you going to close the call as soon as possible, or what will you do? This guy is going to keep up giving up. I've got SPC right here. The Saltillo properties of South Padre Island, and I'm going to make your life miserable with it. Unless somebody gets this card and takes it away from me.
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, so, right. So in that case, you probably need to take control of this conversation.
Yeah.
And we will treat that as a, so this guy's about, God knows what this guy is about to say next. He might even start talking about the properties in there.
I don't think I have any such secrets from my family.
Are you sure?
The property seems to be developing well, and I want to take control of it in this quarter.
Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, JR is moving to exert full executive power over what SPC says from now on. So if anybody else wants to get control of SPC, let me know.
That's fine.
No? It's a very dubious company that seems to be sort of Texan and sort of Mexican.
Okay.
That is going to develop property in this newly opened area on what was a national reserve.
Oh, that's far back. It's not in the biography, so we're.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's special to this episode. That's fine.
That's what. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe the senator is too. He's also not in the.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Stop flipping.
I am also interested in SPC, but I'm unsure how I would get my character into a situation.
Into this particular one, you can.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. This is going on behind your back at this point. Yeah. So, in that case.
I will later on.
Yeah.
Talk to Alexis. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will. Yeah. So I will try to talk to her to find out what paper trail JR has left behind.
Okay. And so Alexis is not officially in the episode in terms of the cards, but she is a general background character. So here she is, right? The extremely experienced secretary of Ewing Oil. Like,
I'll keep her
like
happy.
you need shit done.
Yeah.
That's the person. Right. Mm-hmm.
She's the one saying.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
He's saying. She's saying.
Okay.
JR is the boss.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, John, when some other secretary had no idea who John was. Yeah.
Not there that often.
No.
Right. Okay, folks, let's move now. If there's anyone else thinking about what to go after and things like that, what cards you want, let's start talking about resolving some of these things. At the moment, I didn't hear much crossing, right? I didn't hear anything about people going for the same card or something like that.
It's a big gallery, so we
don't
really know how to work it.
That's fine.
Can I like take Bobby to the side?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I came here not to listen in on this.
Yes.
Some moron from Mexico.
Yeah, basically, you're taking control of the call. It's like, I've got this, actually. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I came to congratulate you on the deal.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a good job, and you're really helping a stand-up guy out.
Yeah.
It's really important to me.
I
I
want
wanted
to
to
make you
be
proud.
able to retire comfortably.
Oh, he's going that way today.
Yeah.
I want him to be able to retire, not me.
Oh, I see.
My friend.
But your friend, like your friend.
Bobby like inhaled for a second and was, oh.
I hope there will be some the stock exchange will make a good benefit in the end. I hope so.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it will be fine. You must
What
help
I
our
really-
friends out.
What I would really like to see is less of this bickering. I mean,
Not
you showing
bickering.
yourself as a capable
Yeah.
executive or potential executive. Why don't you show some more go-getter attitude?
I have been having a go-getter attitude at home. I'm not leaving the office. I'm doing all the work here.
Home life is important.
I'm not
But
out
right
and
now we're
about
here.
and getting sun on islands. I'm here. Yeah.
And still, JR is taking these calls.
I keep myself well informed, but I don't understand how this is a problem.
Yeah.
I will do the best for the company and the family. You know this.
Bobby's life sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Through the metal layers of the fiction,
Yeah.
Jock is looking at the
Yeah.
Ewing oil card over there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Pointing it out to Bobby.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Who's
know
got
that.
that card? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that.
You can go after that.
Yeah, I want to go.
Okay. So in that case, let's take it from the top. Who's going to remind me, right? Because I don't think the order matters at this point. So if we have crisscrossing interests, right, people going for the same card, we'll have to check the fiction to see who could get there or something like that.
So,
But right now, I think the order does not matter. What does somebody want to resolve here?
Trade commission.
Okay, you're going for the trade commission, and that is who is acting?
Well, I don't know if it's possible to act with a card on a card, or if I have to like project power through this guy. I don't know how this works.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have to state a character who is taking action, and since only a character can only take one action per turn,
Yeah.
then you really do need to move across your cards.
Are both
Right.
pink
Right.
and white cards characters?
Yes,
Cool.
Well, then the
Yeah.
First Republic bank shares.
right. So you're going
We're
after
moving
the,
in on the
the
commission.
right,
Yeah.
and you can use power markers to boost it, right?
Okay.
So, and I have no power markers. I just have the power. Okay, Texas Railroad Commission, defense or persuasion, perhaps.
These numbers mean nothing to me. I don't know. Okay. Yes.
So you have
I think
persuasion, the
they're-
first number. Persuasion, the first number.
12, 17.
12. No,
Okay.
first number.
Okay.
That's offense.
12.
So if you're affecting, then you're using the first number. And their second number for persuasion is actually 15. They're very hard to persuade. And so the base number here, oh, wait. Plus 3, so it's 18. So just wait, okay? Just wait. This is that rules thing.
Okay.
So since what we do is we take the difference, which is 6 at this point, right? Yeah. Your number again?
12 for
12.
persuasion.
So, okay. And they therefore have an 18 to defend against persuasion. That's a difference of 6. It's less than 11. If it's more than 11, then you just do it. They can't stop you. Or if it's less than 3, you can't, there's no way for you to do it. So you will not succeed. But if it's in that range, then we'll use our 2 dice. And you need to get that difference. Wait.
Positive or negative difference.
Wait. Here's the way it works, right? So, procedure. If the spread is 12 or more, right? If it's between 2 and 11, 2 dice are rolled, you need to get that number or less. So the spread.
Wait. But they have a smaller number now. So
I remember it worked in play before. I may be saying it all kinds of ways. Okay, you've got the rules on the back of the sheet. Check them out to make sure that they follow the damn rules, because I can't breathe and talk at the same time. So
Can I ask another question?
yeah.
can I hit them where they're weaker? So
Yes, you can.
and I'm stronger if I coerce them.
Unfortunately, you need a coercive power. Is that entity capable of coercion, of applying violence or its threat?
Oh, so yeah, financial violence is not.
Yeah, you
a thing
exactly.
here.
Yeah, you need that's persuasion.
Oh my,
Yeah.
that's
Right,
persuasion.
that's persuasion.
Okay,
For actual threatening, then you need like the Texas Rangers and people like that.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
these guys, they don't roll up like that.
Yeah. So that's important. You sometimes you need to get muscle. You need to find muscle.
Cool. So I'm going to persuade.
Can I just quickly see what the stats on local press is? Because
Absolutely.
KB Rolls is going for that.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
don't
dear.
forget, you use your power markers for boosting. Okay?
How
You
am I
can
supposed
use
to
your
be
power
doing
And you
markers
can
to
still
boost.
hit one play at this point.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which
Yeah.
is KB.
I'm gonna want to do that. I just want to know
Yeah.
what I'm doing now.
Okay, so I will read it here.
Yeah.
If the spread is between 2 and 11, 2 dice are rolled. The resulting number is right. That's why. The resisting ability is subtracted from the affecting ability. So we take their resisting, right? And so the sign switches.
Yes.
That's why. And so I know it makes sense, right? The sign switches, so you would need a 6 or less as it stands right now on 2 dice. Power markers for persuade are 1 for 1. You can spend power markers to change it in your favor.
I will do that.
Let's just
Before you roll the
Let's
roll.
see what else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am also spending
Then I
power.
can use the power markers on your, you can use them on your stats if you, on that stat
Yeah,
or
you
on
can
yourself.
both.
Yes.
Both, yeah. The power markers are extendable. You can extend them into your other
Okay,
characters.
so
Wait. There's another important thing here, is that if you, when you spend them, it's used means putting into the roll. If you fail, you don't get them back.
Ever.
End of the turn, power markers refresh.
Cool. Yeah.
So all these resolutions will finish our turn.
So if I put it in and I make a success, I get them back
No.
immediately.
No, you will not. When I say at the end of the turn, that's after all these resolutions are done. Right.
Well, I am ready to roll if there's some D6s.
You need some D6s.
Can I?
These are the Dallas Bots D6s, Tom. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I gotta get ready for this.
These have been sitting in that box for decades, right?
Alright, so I want to
I
put
know.
some weight behind this.
Uh-huh.
I have 7 power. I'm not putting 7 power into this because that's weird.
If you did, then you wouldn't have to roll.
Exactly. But I am not doing much else right now, so 3. Put
9
3
or
in.
less.
9 or less on 2d6. Here we go. First roll of the game.
Oh, that feels good.
You have persuaded the Texas Railroad Commission.
And then you also used one of actions, but
Yes, you did.
it was
Yeah.
only once used. So.
Right. So you have 2 more actions to utilize.
Oh,
You can use them
Should I
to
use-
protect.
okay.
You
I'll
can
just like
put that card down in front of you. There. Now I feel better. Okay, and so do you want to use your turn markers to protect? You have 3 characters. You can protect them if anybody is going to be bothering them, or you can take another action as you see fit as time goes through, like you could have the commission try to do something. Right. Let's let somebody else
Yeah,
do one.
I think
But
so.
just remember, you're not out of play. You have those markers.
I could go for low.
Yeah, you want to
And I'm
spend?
gonna go after K.
Okay, let's see about the rattlesnake. Okay?
Yeah.
So
And then
now, you're going.
I'm thinking here. Does it have to be persuasion?
Well, here's the point. You have to deal with the rattlesnake first, which is effectively a card right here.
Oh right.
Okay, and so if you succeed against the rattlesnake, you're going to get a big bonus.
All right.
against low.
So one action for the rattlesnake first.
Correct. But what you are holding right there is a very okay. That's your turn marker. Right?
Yeah, this is my turn marker.
Yeah, perfect. So you will take that action.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a difficulty only of 10.
Only 10.
Yeah,
and, it's
for all of my guy,
and my
these things,
violence is 24.
you have a coercion of 24?
Yes.
Should have made it 20.
So it's a done deal, I suppose.
It is, actually. Oh, dude, I had no idea. I didn't know that.
He's weak
Okay.
against everything.
Well,
It's
it just
very
seems
violent.
like this. I mean, it's a fairly clear shot. You guys are
Yeah.
good at shooting snakes,
Yeah.
right? I mean, to me, it struck me as a more routine action, a little dangerous,
Yeah.
right? But we're talking about Ray,
But this is
This is
basically the
his
only thing
zone.
he does.
right? And so that means, and also, I need to clarify something. A rule.
Yeah.
For anything that has no numbers, I set 10 or 20.
Yep.
For the moment and for appropriate for who is acting. That's how it works. So it seems like 10 is the proper thing. Finding that saddlebag, that's a whole different problem. That's going to be a 20 for sure. But this is a 10. You've got your 14 spread is on it, right?
Yeah.
So bang!
Snake's gone.
Yeah. Now try
And now
for
I
2.
figure for
Right.
love, and then I figure, seeing how I got him in this there's a lot of tension, I got him in his way.
Yeah, persuasion.
Is persuasion still?
Yeah, this has to be
Because
persuasion.
okay.
Yeah. Not unless you actually hold him at gunpoint, right?
I was
Enforcing.
considering that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's way better numbers.
But you will get a +4.
I will get a +4. That's
Right.
nice.
Can I affect it in some way? I was there yelling out, "Look out the snake!" So I was maybe also.
There is no mechanical effect of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does
could be
Lowell
okay.
have in the second number of persuasion?
It's eight, okay.
I think
Eight.
the gunshot has.
And I have 11 plus
Yeah,
4,
no,
which would be 5, 7.
Yeah, I think.
I'm ahead by 7.
Yeah.
What does that mean on rolling?
Okay, so you have to roll a 7 or less.
Wait, hold on. I'm ahead. I have 15 and he has 8.
Right. Correct.
So then it's 7 or 8.
Okay, so
Wait. You have 15. He has 8. Just let me tell you.
Yeah.
So that's a difference of 8.
Yeah.
No.
So
Of
it's
7.
a difference of 7.
Difference
Yes.
of 7.
Yeah.
That is the number you need to roll on 2 dice or less.
Yeah, or less. So that's
Right.
better. Yeah.
And so, unless you want to put power markers in, unless you want to quickly protect him with one of yours, but unless you had other plans, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I like this character a lot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Not quite as important, right, to you. So therefore, you're not going to lose a turn marker for this, or power markers. Okay.
Also, I'm kind of owe you a little bit of a favor because you're putting up a
Yeah. 7.
But this one is important to me, so I just pour all 3 of them in.
10 or
Because I
less.
don't have more than that.
Yeah. 10 or less. Yeah. You're
That's
good.
way less. I'm
Okay.
good. Then I want the card.
Yeah. Now you have it.
Yay, I have
Okay.
multiple cards now.
Okay. So others?
Okay.
Yeah. K is going for
He was not
this.
very strong in that.
Oh, you're
He's
going
strong.
for K.
Yeah.
Right. Who is going for K?
Right.
Cliff directly.
Yeah.
So is this is persuasion unless you want to like kidnap her and twist her arm. So yeah. Well, technically, but this is not the time or place for that. Right. So
Not even close.
yeah. She has a 12.
And I have 22.
You already have a 10 or less
Mhm.
on 2 dice.
Okay.
So that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make it guarantee it by putting in 2 power markers, then it's just 12 and you just get the card. But your power markers are precious resources, So,
Right. I'll roll.
okay.
Yeah.
So grab the 2d6 and we're letting everybody touch the Dallas dice, right? There you go. Okay. And so there you are. Here. Can I have the dice?
Yeah.
Also, I could have mentioned this. It hasn't been that important so far. All of you have luck, or many of you have luck. So if I didn't want you to, if I looked at that result and I was like, I don't really want that to happen, and I, as director, don't have any reason to say this, I can try to roll that number or less on 2 dice.
Okay.
And and that would actually be a cancel.
Okay.
So luck can do that
Anyone can do that.
with their luck. Yeah, the targeted card.
Yeah.
The targeted card's luck.
Yeah.